What up, though?
What up, though?
Welcome back to the Unorganized Progression Podcast, Prolyphic the Professional.
Jay Sam's 50% of this shit.
Man, I feel like I'm smiling from ear to ear. I don't know why.
You're always happy, man.
All right.
That's a good thing,
I guess. Yeah, it is a good thing. Yeah, no screw face, no meme mug.
Yeah.
We're not going to sit out here and act like that's the case. You know how gangster rappers used to do back in the day? They look mean all the time.
Yeah.
Like, damn, ain't
part
that
of
good
their
happened
job.
to you?
It's part of their job.
No, it is. Yeah, we talked about Rick Ross keep staying in character last time.
All the time.
That's corny.
I ain't never seen Rick Ross be goofy.
I ain't never seen him say anything that wasn't just like layman's terms. Like he always speaking in mob terms. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, everything's like, I'm a boss.
Yeah, right.
Ugh.
All right, man. Appreciate the music. That's all I need from you. Anyway, who we got with us tonight?
We got Lightning Kugels.
It's not Lightning
Kugels. Snowdrift Vanilla Porter. I might not be able to pronounce the name of the brand correctly, but the Snowdrift Vanilla Porter, I get that.
For everybody that's been with us since episode 1, y'all remember that first drink we had?
Nope.
It was a vanilla porter.
It was a vanilla porter.
Yeah, so he done went back and did it again. Here we go.
Yeah.
Milkshake status, dog. I'm gonna be full as hell probably for like the next 2 days off of this.
Hey,
probably at least 12
it's a
hours.
protein drink, man. Forget it. Cheers.
All right, man. Cheers it up. I bet you don't drink the whole thing in one sitting. He cheat every week. I'm telling y'all. I promise y'all, he's not drinking no more. He got his tongue over the fucking thing like this, dog. He's not doing it. We bought it the same way.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, because you was faking. Faking the
I was
funk.
doing it. I'm like right here.
Don't fake the funk.
Anyways.
Anyway, so we back again on another week, another episode. Had some conversations off camera, as we always do, via text, via phone, email, whatever the case may be. So, what we wanted to bring to light this week is AudioCoin, which is something that I just happened to stumble upon a few days back.
And he texted to me. I'm like, what is this? What
Yeah,
is
because this is my crypto guy right
What
here.
is this?
What is this bullshit?
What is this?
Like, it looked like some bullshit, honestly, but, not shit on them. I hit up my crypto guy, like, have you ever heard of this? What's going on with it? What's the viability of it? Is it popping? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, from my understanding, AudioCoin is just like the other coins out there. Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily tied to music per se, but it is, I guess, originated from someone or company, which I can't remember the name of right now, but they wanted to create a coin, create a system to kind of circumvent this, the current state of music and the music industry, rather, to create like a viable cryptocurrency for artists.
And that being both like songwriters, producers.
Yeah. Anybody that's involved in the creation or the process of creating a certain song, album, what have you. And, on the surface, it looks like a good idea, you know what I'm saying? But as with anything, as with Bitcoin, Litecoin, some of the more popular ones, it's all based on the popularity and everybody actually investing in it.
Absolutely. People got to use the platform.
You have to.
It has to work. The platform has to work.
It has to. And as of this recording, I think it was at 0.009 $0.009 per coin. So your initial investment, if you put $1 in there, you can grab a few of these. You know what I'm saying?
So $1 kind of hard to do, but
you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but $20 or $30, that might not be so bad.
Get you in the game for sure.
You definitely get you a lot of coins. I can't remember how high the market cap was. Let me check that out real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna do our Googles.
Cellular device.
Yeah, we got information at our fingertips. So if you just don't know something and you continue to not know something, you're done. Okay, because it's right there. Come on, man, look it up.
All right. So one thing about the circulating supply right now is 838 million coins
For audio.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that's all the coins that's going to be like in existence. They might just be all the coins that they have out. That's all the coins that they have out right now that's actually for sale. Okay. Now, as those coins start to get bought up, the price of the coin will actually become more expensive. Mm-hmm. So, as I did a little bit of research on this coin, I think it'd be pretty cool the fact that they're actually is a company that's trying to get in this space. decentralize it,
Yeah.
pay people to not just curate music, but to actually, for people who actually want to listen to the music.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to like be chilling at the crib and just like get paid for listening to music all day.
Yeah.
That would be awesome, man. I just have like 5 different like radios playing at the same time. You know, it is like I just try and collect a check while I'm watching like Netflix. Yeah,
Right. You ain't heard now one note on none of them joints. You just got them going while you watching whatever on Netflix at the time.
No, at the same time, it'll probably have some kind of interaction. You have to have some kind of interaction to actually help accumulate some of this money that they're offering.
Right.
Money being paid out in the AudioCoin coins or even tokens. But I think that if people find or realize what's really wrong with music now and like how they stream their service, or even want to find, I mean, as people, I mean, at first I was like, okay, who's going to use like this little iPod, right? Just use your CD, just use your Discman. That's cool. You could.
Right.
Now with iPod, it's made more sense. It's like, oh wow, that's so much better.
Yeah.
And now it's like people don't even. You have iPods now. You know, load all your music up on your phone, like and connect to your car.
It's called convergence.
Yeah.
One device, many different uses.
See, man, that's a big word, man. You're a smart guy. I didn't know that word.
I know. I forgot what.
You a college grad, man.
Somebody in college probably told me about convergence. I don't know. Probably.
Anyway, so when we think about it, think like how could this platform make listening to music easier and or funner? Yeah. And if it has that capability, then this coin could possibly blow up, right?
It could, and to make it beneficial for both the artist and the listener.
So let me ask you this: I'm not the music guy. You know, I'm a part-time rapper. I ain't rap in the car, rap in the shower,
part-time
right?
rapper, but all right.
Part-time, man, not full-time.
You a stunt man rapper?
Something like that.
Hop in when
something like that, man.
Okay.
All right, so I'm like the Super Dave of rap.
We'll call you when we need you for the big stuff. We got the rest of it, but we need you for this one part.
So, as the rapper / producer, or vice versa, whatever you want to do, how could you're a rapper? He's a rapper. So, how would you want to see this coin, or how do you think this coin should be implemented to help the music industry?
I think it would be dope if they actually, well, number one, even if they're paying in this particular coin, I hope that they're actually paying at a rate that exceeds that of the other streaming services that are out here paying in U.S. dollars.
Now, what are they? What's that rate like?
So, for example, like Spotify or some of the larger ones out there. I mean, damn, I'm not put the name out there. I said I wasn't gonna do that.
Hey, you did it. So,
all right, guys.
Yeah.
I'll put you out there. We're talking about, and I'm not even popping like that, you know, and I can say that because I'm real with myself. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not one of those fake it till you make it guys. I ain't even popping like that. But for an artist that's truly popping, say if you got a hot single, that boy streamed 1 million times in the first 6 hours that it was released.
Okay.
You probably are going to see probably something like a rate of that of what AudioCoin is worth at this point. As far as payment. So for 1 million streams, you'll probably see $0.009 per stream.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And I've seen testimonies and articles from popping artists that have shown us their royalty statements. There was one group, I can't remember their name, but they actually posted a screenshot of the statement that they received.
Oh my God.
And I want to say it was something
you
like...
You gotta find it. Hey.
Yeah.
There you go.
You see
that was sad. That was sad.
Crazy popping for like $14 worth of payment. You know what I'm saying? I don't even count those things. Like even if I had a track on there that was just spinning out of control, I wouldn't even be waiting on something like that.
Think about what you can get with $14. You could, but for $14, you could get some meals at Red Lobster. Some meals.
Can you?
Some meals, yeah.
Oh, okay. What?
Yeah,
bread and what?
Bread is free, dog. The biscuits.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Bread and then what?
What
you get a salad?
You can pay a little over. You can pay a month and a half for a Planet Fitness membership. That's $2. What else can you do?
You getting
for
gas to
14
get
bucks?
there though.
Yeah, man, but yeah, who needs gas?
You gonna run to there? 2 degrees.
Dude.
2 degrees.
So 14 bucks, man.
Run your fat ass.
14 bucks could probably get you somewhere near half from empty gas tank. Man, this is all
Yeah,
positive.
depending on how big the tank is. Yeah.
Depending on
I
how
see
big
you
the tank
looking
is.
at the glass half full type
Half full
situation.
type guy, man.
But let's be negative. Let's be petty. Let's be pessimistic for a
Okay,
second.
okay,
Your
let's do that.
song was
Let's do
popping
that.
out of control.
All right.
Spinning 100 miles per hour.
It was going like that. Boy That Yellow.
Yes.
Okay, she made $22 though.
Man. I mean,
No.
if we want to be real about it, probably. And she didn't even get the whole 22. I'm sure.
That's
You know, you got extra
You gotta pay taxes
writers.
on that?
Well, you got writers on there, and
They get writers get full.
well, you got to claim the tax at the end of the year. But then,
Jesus.
you know, depending on how many writers you got on there, you got to split. You got the splits.
I ain't paying that tax.
If I get $22 off of a song, I probably wouldn't even ask first for my cut of it.
No.
You got it.
Nah,
You got it.
You keep that.
Yeah.
You keep that.
Like Bobby Bird say, you got it. You can have that shit. Anyway, so I don't know, I'm an old guy in a young man's body. I'm sorry. Anyway, all y'all kids that's listening, this is good with Bobby Bird. real
Bobby
quick.
Bird.
You heard him in all your favorite hip hop songs. You just didn't know he was sample heavy. Anyway, yeah. So I would like to see any platform associated with AudioCoin actually paying at a greater rate, which is what Tidal promised to do.
Yeah.
Again, like I said on the previous episode,
Tidal's having problems, right?
I don't know. I'm not on Tidal because I'm not
Yeah,
popular.
mine.
So
Oh, but I'm not an artist.
yeah, I am, and I'm not on there. And my shit's not available on there because I'm not popular enough.
But the artists that's on Tidal, though, are they getting paid?
That was the promise. I don't know. I hadn't heard any complaints yet though.
For somewhere I heard, maybe it was on the radio, maybe it was on a podcast. I don't know. I heard like Tidal's losing like mad money.
They may have been at one point because they still trying to compete with the big dogs like Spotify, Apple Music, which obviously has the whole Apple Corporation backing it. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. They already got a consumer base behind them already before they even launched that platform.
Right,
so
right.
They could be one of those things where they just the underdog trying to catch up. And usually, you know, as you heard, and we've all heard, you starting a business.
Sometimes you lose money for the first few
Yeah,
years.
you're going to take an L to begin with, so ain't nobody tripping. And everybody want to clown Jay-Z because of the situation. I mean, Jay-Z ain't the only person sitting in there. You know, act like Jay-Z's sitting there doing every single thing
He's not.
at Tidal. You
He's
know what I'm
not.
saying?
He's a name. It may have been somewhat his idea. Maybe it may have been 50-50 with somebody else, right? You know, but it's not even.
He was
Jay-
there to bring awareness to the
Yeah.
situation for sure.
He's like, hey, man, like YouTube. YouTube, hey. You know, giving us like what you think we should have.
Right.
Right?
But are they getting it? I don't know.
don't
That's a question that you
That
have
is
to
a good
ask.
question.
Maybe you should just call Taylor Swift because I know you got her number and shit. You just call her and text her real quick and ask her if she getting paid. We'll get back to y'all. Maybe at the end of this episode if she getting back. But that's actually a good segue into another point that I wanted to bring up because
All right. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
She blocks you.
No,
God.
So,
So
the number she gave me only had like 6 digits.
Oh,
so
yeah. You got spent.
I
All
got
right,
spent, yeah.
damn, spin moves. All right, so there's a platform out there that I also researched. I may be mispronouncing it. I'm not sure if it's Aurovine or Aurovine, but it serves as the hub for streaming music, which does pay AudioCoin to both its listeners as well as the artists associated with it based on activity. So I'll give you the twofold. So the artist uploads their album, song, whatever the case may be, depending upon the performance of it. Just like with Spotify, if you got a popping joint and it's spinning 100 miles per hour, you're getting so many streams, that's generating AudioCoin to your account based on the popularity of the song.
Okay.
The rate of which, again, I already told y'all, I want to know. I'm not sure. For the consumer or the listener does also earn AudioCoin based on their involvement.
So you could possibly earn money just for listening.
Just for listening. And added incentive obviously would be the like, thumbs up on Facebook or whatever the case may be, sharing it on those. Comment for sure, and sharing it on those other platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that other stuff.
Yeah, because that's going to promote AudioCoin in itself.
Right.
Okay.
It's promoting the three things: AudioCoin, the service, Aurovine, and then the artist itself.
Yeah. All right.
So there you go. Share. I mean, that's three things in one swoop. You just sending out one share, and you got three things right there that you actually promoting. So that's actually a big deal. At this point, it's not the biggest platform. I've actually signed up myself, but I don't really see a whole lot coming from it just yet because it's a lot of just searching around on a preliminary tip. Not a whole lot of artists that I recognize, but I think that's kind of cool at this point because people that really don't have the reach, don't have a voice, are kind of having an opportunity to get into it.
Yeah.
Then once some of the bigger artists, if the bigger artists start to adopt it, then they just bring the platform to a higher ground. And then
now, do you know if it's something that like an artist under contract could be a part of, or is something that solely independent artists could be a part of?
If it's an artist under contract, they definitely ain't getting into it. They definitely not getting into it because they already have their business partners. They got everybody else in their pockets, and everybody's kind of controlling and dictating what they do.
Yeah.
But if it's an artist that's kind of been out of contract for a while, that's been popping and doing an independent thing at this point, like Cameron or something like that. Like he's not signed to a record label. Yeah, Killer's. He's somebody that has a following, but he doesn't necessarily have a label that he's signed to, so he can do his own thing. Which he is doing his own thing, but you know, if he were to come to a platform like this, I'm sure it would just generate interest. Like another example, and this is probably like y'all gonna be like, man, what is this name talking about? Maybe you even like the chick from Iceland, Bjork. Trust me, this music, it might not be your cup of tea. I can't even really rock with all of it, but she got a following out this world, man. I don't even know how she's
What's her name?
Bjork. B-J-O-R-K.
Oh, I would have pronounced it Bjork.
Right.
Bjork.
She got a following crazy, and she's one of the early adopters of AudioCoin. So it was a big move for her to do that because they were looking at it like, oh, okay, damn. Yeah. Somebody who, you know, she's not like top of the Billboard charts, Grammy nominee or nothing like that currently. She had her big splash in the early 90s.
Oh, she's older.
Yeah.
I think she's a young chick.
No. Older artist. Okay. She made her bones in the 90s when people were still buying CDs. And stuff like that. But she's got a following, so it's kind of cool for somebody of her caliber who still has a following, not necessarily like a Beyonce or nothing like that as far as fans, but she got enough of them to where if she does something incorporating AudioCoin, her fans are going to follow her over there. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like her fans would be a little older.
Her fans are probably late 30s.
Okay.
You know, because if you think about it, and I'm not talking about
that made me feel super old right now, because you talking about like 90s, I'm like, oh my God.
I mean, you think about it, like, I think her debut album came out in 93, I think. So you think about the guys that we came up from, Tupac, Biggie, like they was right around that time. So you know what I'm saying? It's not really that. And we were a little younger.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we was a little younger than the audience that they were actually catering to. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
So yeah, it wasn't too big of a deal. But one other cool thing that I saw that she did, because I kind of sometimes I get in this like rabbit hole. Sometimes when I'm researching things, especially on YouTube, man, like you see those suggestions on the side, I just jump in the rabbit hole and sometimes I get lost.
All right.
So when I got into her, I started listening to her songs again because I've heard them before, and I was like, I still can't get with it. But one thing that I thought that was cool that she did, I'm talking too much. One thing that I thought she did was cool when she decided she was ready to put out her greatest hits album. And this is aside from crypto right now, but it's just a marketing thing. She actually created a website to allow her fans to vote on what songs will be on her greatest hits album. Again, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it's fan interaction. You actually are reaching out to these people who buy your music.
Because they're the ones that want to hear it.
They're the ones that's going to buy it when you put it out. You know what I'm saying? So you go on there, her fans got a chance to vote on what songs were going to be on the first.
You can just hear it for free. Huh? Can't you just hear it for free?
Which one?
Like, you know how easy it is to find a song?
No, we're talking about back in the day still.
Okay.
We're still in the 90s.
Okay, we're still in the 90s.
I think the Greatest Hits album came out in like 2000.
How can you have a greatest hits in the 90s when you only like...
No, it came out in like 2000, 2001.
Okay.
So we're talking about like
9
years of music at this point.
Okay.
But I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the interaction that you got to have, just like we try to have with y'all, you know, with the YouTube and you comment, the live stuff and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a cool idea. Like, instead of having somebody, it's probably her recollect about the point that actually came up with that. But to have that type of involvement is the same thing that this platform is trying to do.
Yeah.
If you like this artist, promote them, like them, comment on them. You can actually earn from doing so, and then you help them earn as well. That's the point. Y'all saw how I brought that full circle. I don't necessarily like bragging on the way that I like tie topics together and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty damn good. You know what I'm saying?
It was good, brother.
I lost y'all for a second.
It was good.
I know I lost y'all for a second when I started talking about an artist that y'all probably don't care about. But I brought that thing all the way 360.
Now, any artist, any producer, any songwriter could actually upload their music to the platform.
At this point, I told y'all I'm not popping. I did it yesterday. They let me right on there. They didn't ask me for no social security number, nothing crazy like that. They didn't ask me. They didn't say. What's your last hit, brother. They didn't say none of that shit. It was just like, no. What's the email address? You want it? You got it. Password.
Right. So how many songs can you put up there, or do you know that shit at one time?
I don't know the limit.
Okay.
But it didn't really say, so I'm assuming that there really is no limit.
Okay.
Just like with the other services, I mean, they just kind of accept as much as they can, you know. And the other services, you can get on there too, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say don't do it, but I'll say if you do it, why not put an emphasis on something that you could probably earn from more so than another?
Yeah, for sure.
Don't put your eggs in one basket and don't promote one venture that's not going to pay you as much as another. So
right.
Do your research, though. Don't just listen to me. Because I'm figuring it out just like y'all are. Yeah. And that's the unorganized part of this podcast.
Absolutely. So I think it was the last where we talked about Steemit, where you can get paid for actually blogging.
Yep.
Now, if you're like an artist, you can actually get paid for actually singing, rapping, producing, whatever it is that you do as an artist. You know, musically, you can get paid for doing it, or you can just get paid for listening. That's so super cool.
Something that you're already doing. And why not discover a new artist at the same time that you're doing that? Just like you would on YouTube or any of the other platforms when you listening to one person's song, you see the other suggestions, you see something that you never even heard of, something that look cool. Hell, I clicked on some artist songs like, man, that album cover is retarded. What's that? Like, you know what I mean? And the song may or may not be good, but you know, you're giving me something else, an alternative. I'm gonna check it out.
Speaking of new artists, you came across any new artists that you actually like?
New artists?
Or new to you?
This is not a diss, but no.
No?
Not recently.
Right.
I hadn't come across too many people. I do got some jams out there, though, some new jams, though. That remix of Bruno Mars and Cardi B, that joint is hot, yo.
I ain't even heard it yet.
It's hot, yo.
You're going to have to play it.
It's hot.
We're going to have to play it.
Due to copyright situations, we're not going to play it on this actual episode because I don't want to get the video taken down. But Bruno does what Bruno does.
Okay.
You know, that dude just makes some funky stuff.
Yeah.
And then to go get Cardi B to do
like
the
Michael
remix
Jackson?
of it. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he like Mike, dog.
Mike was
Mike.
He was off the wall.
He was off the wall. But Bruno Mars, dog.
No pun, but yes pun.
He off the wall too.
I mean, he got some different things out there, but I think that he's more in tune. I think he's more in tune with what everybody else is on, as opposed to being so far out there. Just from a look standpoint, like you don't see him out here rocking the soldier outfits.
Do we really, man?
I think so.
You think so?
I think he does.
I disagree.
Michael Jackson had a video where he was
talking about young Mike.
Oh,
young Mike, not Mike as he got older and weirder.
Yeah, probably because we was too young.
We still talking about Black Mike.
He's talking about the first nose. The original nose.
The original nose.
The one he was
Mike.
born with.
The Negro nose, Mike.
The LeBron James looking nose.
Yes,
Oh,
dog.
okay.
Yes,
That's
dog.
what's up.
Not, not the Euro nose.
He's there. I mean, he's one of the more authentic guys that's on a high level.
Yeah, he's
You know
super
what I'm saying?
high level.
Like he actually makes good music that actually is popular.
And
You know what I'm saying?
can actually stand the test of time, I think.
I think so too, because it's got a little bit of the old, like that. What was the one song where it was like? I think it was "That's What I Like." Like that song had a little bit of an older flavor, but then it turned into a trap beat for a certain period of time. Like that shit. That to me, that blend was sweet.
Yeah,
But the joint with him and Cardi B, man, that's hot.
I gotta
Cardi
say
B
that.
came on that too. Like I'm not the biggest Cardi B fan, but she actually seemed like she was like, "Yo, I'm going up against LeBron James tonight. I gotta put on my Mike Jordan game with this right here." You know what I'm saying? She spit on there too.
I respect Cardi B so much. The realest thing I heard her say in the interview was like, she said, "I read books all the time, but you might not be able to tell because I have a hard time on getting my point across." And I was looking, I'm like, damn, I can see that. Okay.
So essentially, she was saying that she doesn't sound. As
She doesn't
intelligent
sound.
as she feels.
Yeah.
And that's not a
She's
diss.
like-
That's just the way my mind read what you just
That's
said.
that's how I took it. That's how I took it though, man.
Alright, great.
Yeah. Is
I respect that.
Yeah.
I love honesty. I love honesty
Absolutely.
over anything else.
Yeah.
Even if it's a little bit of craziness in it too. Not saying that's crazy, but yeah. Hell yeah.
It's real. It's real.
Yeah. I think that joint's hot. I actually just heard it today for the first time.
Shoot, man.
Hot. And they got the video where they paying homage to A Living Color. That is 90s like a mother.
I gotta go check this out.
They got on gear like they from the early
You should
90s.
have told me to check this out before I came over here, dog.
Well,
We didn't have no ideas.
we didn't have no
Yeah,
idea
it's
that's gonna come up. And
unorganized.
then too, I knew that probably was something that wasn't gonna be super priority.
Sure that.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
I feel like I'm left out. I feel like everybody know about this but me.
I
I
mean-
seen this on Instagram and everything.
Okay.
Right? And I was like, oh, I'll get around to it.
No, it was dope. It's dope.
Okay.
From everything, from the beat and all that. But I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind. If I come across some new artists that I think got something going on, I'm gonna bring it to your attention.
There was a guy I came across on Instagram, so I followed him maybe like months ago. Your pick. His IG name is like King Los, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Mhm.
No, you do?
Mhm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He was signing Bad Boy for a quick second.
Was he?
Yeah.
The man is actually sweet.
I'm sorry. It was either Bad Boy or Aftermath. I can't remember.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't remember which one. This was probably like 3 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, so he's a younger guy. Yeah.
King Los. I think he was on that one Dr. Dre album that everybody hated on that I thought was great. The Compton album, the one that came out right when the movie came out.
Oh, yeah. I ain't never heard it.
I think he. Here we go.
It was great.
That's why he don't put out music like that, because y'all don't care, man.
He said, "Who's Dr. Dre?" You mean the Beats of Dre guy?
Yeah, exactly. If I tell
That's it.
somebody that's of a certain age, they're gonna be
The
like,
new kids like he was a rapper.
"Dog, I'm gonna tell you without getting too far off subject,
Okay.
because I'll be doing the basketball thing with the little kids."
Okay.
I had one little kid a few years back was like, "Hey, mind you, we in the middle of a game. We
Yeah.
at the game. He on the
Okay.
bench. I'm on the bench, obviously.
Yeah.
He like, hey, so is that guy that be on TNT, Kenny Smith? Is that the same Kenny Smith that played with Hakeem Olajuwon in the 90s? First of all, son, we have a basketball game that we're playing right now. And you want to know if...
Lost his mind on that.
Man, you want to know if that guy from TV last night or on Thursday is the same guy that you saw on them videos on YouTube from '94.
See, that's the same reason why he was on the bench and able to tell you
Part
that.
of the reason, right?
Yes.
And number two, yes, that is the same guy.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. But anyway, yeah, King Los.
King Los.
Yeah,
He
I've
got
heard.
bars.
Yeah.
He's
I want to
sweet.
say he was on the. Let me stop acting like this ain't 2018 and we ain't got Google sitting right here.
Get on it.
I think he was the dude on the first song on that Dr. Dre song, Compton album. Because there was a dude on there, he was spitting like so crazy. And I was like, okay, no, it wasn't King Los. King Nez was that guy.
King Nez.
But King Los was signed to it was either Aftermath or Bad Boy. But he got go. You right.
Yeah, he got go. He flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool cat.
Yeah.
I'm a little out of touch as opposed to how I used to be with me having my thumb on the pulse of.
We're gonna have to record a record for the podcast.
We do.
Yeah.
We need a young cat though.
I kinda wanted to rap.
I mean, you could do it too, but I'm saying we can have two versions. We can have you, and then we can have one with a young boy.
Why would we have two versions, dog? If we doing it,
This why we have two versions, and then we can let the fans vote on who ate who up on the track, whether you won or the young boy won. Bars.
for bars,
Yeah, I think that'd be a good little competition. They could be like, it could be one song, one beat rather. You do a version, he do a version, and be like, yo, who killed it? Just like how they do on Instagram, who wore it best.
I do it.
Like, yo.
I do it, though. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
And then we could make a whole event out of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get on there and vote.
That'd be
How
sweet.
y'all feeling? Who
That'd
did
be
it?
sweet.
Who killed
killed
it?
it?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I'll tell you, though, some of the bars I be spitting when I'm at work, dog, just driving. I'm like, man, that was fucking ill as hell.
What you be spitting to, the radio, or like you be having beats on deck?
No, I don't, man. Sometimes I just be like, just acapella.
Really?
Yeah, man, it be fucking
It's
crazy.
just the sounds of traffic. You be rapping on
Sauce,
motherfucker.
sirens,
It
and
be
everything,
horns
dog.
beeping and potholes
Horns
being
beeping.
ran into.
It could be like a real song, you know. It
Okay.
could be a song that's on the radio, or I could be like playing a song in my head, you know, going off of like a certain
Okay.
beat. You know, it's like you know what gets me though is this. I feel like if I'm flowing over a beat, right, whatever artist, how they sounded on that beat, whatever kind of like rhyme pattern they had, it's like I automatically go to like that same rhyme.
Oh, so you
rhyme.
like mixtape style. So
Yeah,
like if you was to grab that beat, you would rap kind of like how they did, but do your own,
but do my own thing
your
on.
own lyric on it.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Okay.
remember I rapped over like a beat that Fabulous was on, dog. My verse is sweeter than his, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
What song was it? Was it Breathe? Was it that? One in the two? Two in the three? Was it that one?
I like Breed,
Shout out
dog.
to Just Blaze. Hell yeah, because
I
Just
like
Blaze is
Breed.
my favorite producer.
Fabulous one of
All time.
the best rappers of all time. One. Shit. What?
What?
Fabulous got go, dog.
I'm letting you go
Fast.
fast.
Shit, he's definitely top 20.
Hold on, dog. You can't say one of the best of all time and then put a 20 on
You
it.
know how many rappers is out here?
Yeah.
Dog,
That don't mean that his rank gotta be dropped down to the 20s.
Listen, dog. We go
If
to...
you say he in the top 20, I'm gonna say you saying he 19 at least.
Dude,
At-
you know what's
or at
crazy?
most, rather.
Dog, because I can say that in is valid, right? Because how come you can have the 50 greatest players in the NBA? But number 50, you think they feel great or they feel like trash?
Number 50 probably good, but I'm saying if you can't say he one of the best ever and then put him at 49.
Shit, the 50 best basketball
You
players
can't
ever.
do that,
You know how
man.
many basketball players been in the league?
Yeah. 12 million.
Thousands.
Oh, shit. I'm
Thousands.
begging them niggas. All of them.
Yes,
Hey,
thousands.
man, fabulous code.
But listen, dog.
But you can't say he one of the best and then say top 20.
He definitely top 20, dog. Because you got
If he one of the best, you
You
gotta
got-
say at least top 5.
Because you got Jay-Z up there. To me, Jay-Z is the top. And then you got Tim.
Jay-Z is like Bitcoin of the rap game.
He's definitely like Bitcoin in the rap game.
Alright.
Definitely like Bitcoin in the rap game.
Okay.
All right, so that's funny that you said that. Jay-Z, Bitcoin in the rap game.
He
All
know
right.
my mind. Still
People
working on.
like me, two of my favorite rappers too are dead.
That's fine.
Well, three of them, man. I'm a big, yeah, dog. I'm a huge fan a Big L. I think Big L is sweet.
Top 5?
I can't call him top 5.
He doing
that
that
much
same
work,
thing
dog.
again. He doing the same thing.
Dog.
Yeah, Big L only had 2 albums. One of which he wasn't even here for.
Dog.
So he wasn't going to put it together the way it came out.
Shit, Biggie was only here for 1 album.
Biggie finished that second one, but he died before
When he died before it came out, he couldn't promote it.
It came, but he
going
finished.
tour?
He knew what was about to come out.
Dog.
Big L didn't know this shit was gonna sound like that. Big L had a song with Tupac on that second album. You think the niggas was really in the same room at any point in their lives? No. I can tell you for a fact because that song ain't got.
Tupac from New York.
That song has nothing to do with nothing. That's how I know. It sounded like this nigga recorded this verse somewhere. And
Could be,
the
man.
producer was like, "Damn, I'm about to work on the Big L album. I got this Tupac verse too. I'm gonna throw that shit on."
Because Tupac was just in the studio recording shit because he was just trying to get out that
The
Death Row
producer
contract.
might have stole that shit from Death Row. He
That's
wasn't even
true.
there. His mans might have had it.
I feel like shit.
Big L called though. He been called. I like
Big-
Street Struck.
Big L
It
called.
was on his first album, which wasn't that
Yeah.
good. That song was sweet.
The first album was sweet.
Street
Oh,
Struck
albums.
reminds me of the movie Juice. Just that
Whole
whole
push you in that field.
that feeling, the sound of the
Yeah.
beat, like it just reminds me
Yeah.
of like, cause I used to want to be like, I used to want to live in New York. Like
Because
back
you
when I
want to
was
be a
there.
rapper like that.
I just thought you had to be here to be able to be a rapper back
Oh.
in those days.
Yeah, yeah.
So like 90, 91, 92, like I just wished I was from New York that whole 3 years of my life. And I grew up and was like, that's stupid.
Just from Oak Park.
Alright. Hey man, shit, movies and TV, man, it's a motherfucker. And your imagination, my imagination was so vivid that it was like, yo, I'm gonna start rapping like that when I get enough skills to start rapping. That never happened, but whatever.
So Tupac and the Biggie, man, it's kind of like, man, it's
You
like,
got
yeah,
them in there by default.
yeah, they default, man. They just, of course, you can't not have them in there,
Okay.
you know. Oh my God, what? Jada Kiss in there somewhere,
5?
huh?
5? He said he top 5 DOA. That's what he said.
I like Kiss, dog. But Kiss don't have enough material for me, or maybe it's like I haven't sought out the material.
I'm about to say, he got a lot of shit out there you probably just didn't care about.
Yeah, I just didn't check
Is
for
he
it.
better than Fab?
Yeah, Kiss better than Fab.
They put out an album together,
They did,
so it's easy to judge that.
I didn't hear it though.
Oh, you gotta get up on it.
I gotta get up on it, man. I gotta start listening to music again. I be too busy like listening to crypto stuff.
No, it's cool, man. You gotta listen to the crypto stuff. Like, the
I got
music ain't going nowhere. The crypto shit gonna change.
Shit, man, that shit change every day.
Yeah, the music is not ever gonna change. Once it's recorded and released, that is what it is.
But if I had to guess on Fab and Jadakiss, I'd put Jadakiss over Fab.
Okay. I listened to the entire album probably 3 times.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Fab hit a buzzer beater.
Yeah, the buzz beater.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So it was neck and neck.
Alright.
Fab hit the last section.
Alright. Shit, I gotta hear that too, dog.
Man, this is what I felt
I'm
about
gonna
it.
go home and just like not listen to crypto and just listen to music and just like roll the dice on crypto.
Hey, man.
I
Feel comfortable.
I feel like crypto taking over my life. So,
It's cool.
what? Next week when we come on here, man, I think we really need to do like a hip hop to crypto comparison. So we're just like, okay, we talked about like Jay-Z is probably like the Bitcoin.
Yeah, we hinted at it already.
Yeah. So we need to do like the top 5
Okay.
cryptos compared to like what artists, you know, that's out there. So I
So
think
we
that'd
gonna-
be fun. That'd be pretty
So we're
dope.
gonna go to our website that we discussed
Yep.
off air.
Yep.
We're gonna look at the trends,
Yep.
see who's top 5 in crypto at that point.
See, we could do the top 5 that's in crypto, or we could do the 5. If we come up with a 5 that we both agree on that has like real use case potential in the real world, that could actually be out here, and we'll compare them to the different artists.
Okay. So we could draw comparisons. This blew your fucking mind. Right?
Fucking genius.
we gonna take this. We gonna take
This is genius, son.
5 viable
Sit back
crypto.
now.
So I know, 'cause you was out shot like a motherfucker.
It's also on my chest.
Like yo, yeah, what's that?
I still let they say is he the rock?
He just quit. Like, we're gonna take the 5 viable cryptos. We're gonna weigh that, and we're gonna compare that to artists of, in the hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this coin is performing this way and at this level.
Yep.
Sort of like this person.
This coin could be Nelly or this coin could be Petey Pablo.
There you go. Either way, currently. But if we was talking about sync, if we was talking about royalties, talking about backhand, I took that Nelly.
Nelly all day.
Petey Pablo signed to Death Row at one point. Think about that. Okay, so you know what I mean? That was after Freak
took his shirt to spin like a helicopter.
Yeah, and Timbaland did that beat too, and I was like, that's crazy.
The song was popping while I was out.
Yeah, it was. Petey Pablo had 3 big songs.
What's the other 2?
Yeah, that. He had Freakily.
Yeah, he sure did.
And then he was on that Sierra song.
Freakily did stand the hand of time, dog. Not too many songs do.
Nah, but he was on Goodies remix.
I remember, yeah. That song's dope.
Yeah, no, she couldn't sing.
Now, I think, dog, that anytime an artist start talking about possessions of today, I don't know, man. When Jay's talking about like driving a Lexus, dog, it's still cool, man. Because
he's not talking. Well, most times he wasn't talking about the actual model.
Yeah.
So when you put the model on there, then you actually start dating yourself.
Yeah.
Because the model's not going to be around forever.
No.
But if you talk about a brand that's going to like a Rolls, you can still talk about a Rolls. Because you can talk about whatever Rolls.
Go about what BG was talking about back in F-150s.
I wasn't a big catch with this. You gotta explain to me what the fuck you talking about.
The BG he was talking about. I think he talking about F-150s. What
were we talking about? With like 20s on it or something?
Something like that, dog. Just like whips that he had, but the whips was like, as I became like graduate of high school, still 18. I'm like shit, he talking about this guy? Oh shit! I can afford this.
Here you go, what's up?
I can afford this, and I barely make above minimum wage.
First of all, any song that references 20-inch rims was fucking through after that. 6 months after the fact, it was like what? What you talking about? Because then it went from 20s to 22s, 24, 25, 26, 30s. Like nigga. Come on, that shit just got super blown out of proportion. Where it was just like, okay, now you got the ones that don't stop when you stop at the light. Like, all right, man, come on now.
They just keep spinning.
Yeah, like
they got the rims. It's like they floating.
Yeah, man, it's like all right,
man,
what's going on?
Dalvins.
I don't know because number one, I wasn't able to afford that at that point in life, and then 2, even if I could, I don't think I would have been into that type of shit.
It was too flashy for me.
It was too flashy, and I just was kind of looking at other things in my life at that point.
I remember people having on like rims people had those rims on cars that the rims was more money than the cars.
Yeah, like aluminum. You ain't got a Chevy aluminum, dog.
I seen that. Who did we know I had a Chevy
I don't know.
Dog?
I just said aluminum.
I feel like I seen somebody often with aluminum with the rims on.
You probably did. Or you seen them with like, say this is like 2002 when this was really a phenomenon.
Yeah.
You see a nigga with like a 1992 like Chevy Blazer or something like that with some rims that cost way more than probably like the 5Gs that they paid for the truck. You know what I'm saying? If they paid 5Gs at that point, or else it's probably like 10 or 12.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
And I was in the South at that point too, so I saw it at a rate
all.
That was just rampant because it didn't really get that cold down there. And you had to deal with snow and changing rims that much, even though it did come at some points. But it was crazy, man. It was something. It was something else. And then you get and then you had to get the TVs and that.
Yeah.
You had to get the TVs and
Not
and the headrest and all that stupid shit.
You don't even see like people with drive rims now like that or aftermarket rims.
Not really.
The stock rims is fine.
Right, and you don't see people really getting TVs installed in the motherfucking hanging from the
no, you don't.
The roof and all that. Nah.
A lot of What was the little car spots? So like cartoons. What's it called? Car toys.
I don't know.
What was it called? I don't see them around no more like that.
I mean, you still got companies like 310 Motoring out in Cali. But it's a culture out there. Like, this is what happened. It was a culture.
Fad.
It was a culture everywhere else, but then the culture caught on and became a fad in other places.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like how out on the West Coast, they ride lowriders.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they've been doing that.
Right.
But then it just got popular in Midwest, East Coast, all that. And then once the fad was over with, all them other parts of the country just let it go. But the originators were still on it.
They still
You know what I'm
got
saying?
it.
Just like
They
khakis and chucks, like that was a West Coast thing. You know what I'm saying? They still doing it out there.
Yeah.
But it's not really the popping thing people out here to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, you know, once the fad dies down, then the originators, they still hold on to it. They still follow through with the tradition. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
That's life, man. Just like a hot artist. Like, I've been hot, not me personally, but the artist was saying, yo, I've been hot for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And I've been put it like this, I've been sounding this way forever.
Yeah.
The music has been good forever. But y'all just caught the wave, and the wave lasted for a year. Everybody else caught on to it, and then once they moved on to the next thing, it's like, no, it's not like I'm making bad music now. It's just that y'all just fickle. Y'all just, y'all just prisoners in the moment.
Yeah.
Too bad, so sad for your ass.
That's interesting. It's like this. We know Eminem is a dope artist. We know Eminem can flow. He can spit. People say Eminem was like one of the best that ever did it. But
Yeah.
how'd you feel about this last
It
album?
wasn't good. It wasn't good, man. It sounded like. Put it like this. It sounded like reheating cold French fries. Like,
That's all
this
terrible,
shit
dog.
nasty as hell. This shit
That's
is
all
gross.
terrible.
What is awful? What is this, man? It sounded like he had been putting this together for so long because his last album came out 4 years ago. So he probably had been putting this together for so long that it just got stale. And it's not like the music just sounds old. It don't sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's even worse.
yeah, it is worse. Not sounds worse. It is worse. I like 2 songs on there, and those 2 songs are on my playlist, and the other ones are gone, never to be heard again.
If you had
And I like Eminem. If I had to give him a percentage based on the albums he's put out and the ones that I like, he's probably shooting like 75%.
so somebody was to say, "Pro, I got free tickets to this Eminem concert, but he only doing songs from this album right here that he just put out, dog. Like, would you go, or would you be like,
There would be several conditions that would have to meet my demands. First of all, where is the concert at?
the concert is in the city, but the park.
What day is it? Because it's 2 degrees outside tonight. Tonight I'm not going.
It gotta be. I don't know. Do it matter?
Yes.
It's on a work night. It's on a work night.
No.
It's free tickets.
No. It's on a work night, and it's that album, I'm not going. That's enough for me to say no. I'm straight.
What if it was sunny outside? Sunny and warm.
Sunny and warm. And he's playing what? Well, he's got to be playing like Little Caesars because it's too big.
Little Caesars. Yeah, Little Caesars.
Sunny and warm. He's doing the entire album front to back.
Front to back. That's it, dog.
Is he gonna like do any meet and greet afterward?
No, dog. No. Don't eat.
That'll be one of those calls. I'll be like, I'm gonna let you know a little bit later.
And we don't know meet and greet.
Yeah, no, you don't. I'll be like, yo, I'll let you know a little bit later on today.
All right. That's probably like a no.
60-40.
Yeah.
Lean toward no. Yeah.
It's probably a no. But I'm gonna tell you yes, so you shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm thinking about it so you don't get that ticket away.
Yeah.
But it's probably gonna be a no because
last minute, you be like, yeah, man.
My bad. I done fell asleep. It was just
I
something.
can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was bad. But he's still rapping his ass off. It's just not good. It's just not good. And it's okay to say that your favorite artist has some bad moments.
My favorite artist is Jay-Z, man. to me, like Jay-Z ain't never had a bad album.
You bugging, dog, because you standing up right now, dog.
What?
You bugging, B. I'm gonna give you some examples.
Give me an example
Okay.
of a bad album. Not a song that you dislike or
The
don't
second
care
album he did with R. Kelly was atrocious.
for. Jay-Z versus is atrocious?
Yes.
I beg to differ.
That motherfucker said, whoop, there it is on one song. Okay. So that's number one, alright? You just leave it there. I'm gonna let that hang right there.
Okay.
The Blueprint 2 was whack. There's some good songs on there, but the overall it was whack. This nigga even remixed a song from the first Blueprint album and put it on there. What the fuck is that? That's the laziest shit in the world. What are you doing?
He just need another CD to drop.
That
dog.
nigga said, alright, we're gonna
Hey.
take a song from the last
Hey.
album I did. I'm gonna put MOP on there, the same beat. I'm gonna call it Just Blaze again. So he can come in
He
here.
probably bullshitted like the wintertime, and he was like, you know what? I need to put out another CD.
It was whack.
And
I thought Blueprint 3 was whack too.
no, it was what?
That nigga said, Tim's, we off that. No, nigga. Don't try to, you can't get rid of Tim's and then start wearing them again after you say that on a song.
I mean,
crazy,
he's the same
but-
nigga that started talking about like we ain't fucking wearing jerseys, just button
He
up.
did, and he thought he was gonna kill
And
Tim's.
niggas
Yeah.
flew.
They did.
Niggas had to wear Tim's because
Because they knew he was bugging out his frame.
No,
You
it's-
can't do that.
Tim's is a cultural thing, dog.
Yeah, so what was his problem? What was he doing that for? And he tried to kill Auto-Tune on the same album, and Auto-Tune is probably the most requested plug-in in every studio across America, probably the world at this point. You can't turn on the radio without hearing Auto-Tune. They got a song called Death of Auto-Tune, and that shit didn't go nowhere.
But shit, it killed. What's the name career?
It didn't, actually, because he had two big-ass songs with Lil Wayne that same year. But Auto-Tune is probably...
What is he doing now? This song's already made, dog.
I don't know what he's doing now, but I'm saying everybody uses Auto-Tune.
Man, shit.
And I'm gonna take it.
He said the Chicken Man killed his career.
And I'm gonna take it a step further.
What was my
This
man's name?
nigga
T-Pain?
put out a song. Oh, he put out an album with Kanye West, and the song called New Day. The nigga on the chorus was using Auto-Tune. Me and the RZA connect. The nigga used Auto-Tune on the hook, man. Jay-Z, get the fuck out of here with that DOA shit, man. Come on.
Listen.
Jay-Z cold. He just had some missteps, bro. It's okay, man.
Listen.
Even Jordan has some bad games, brother. LeBron lost a bunch of finals series, man. Come on, it's okay.
Jay is on a great work
We about to
list.
change the conversation. So you
On the
make
great
it
work list.
Okay.
If you had to like grade all the Jay-Z songs.
Oh, hey, you want to change it? Now you want to break it down from albums to
and
songs.
tally
Man.
the bitches up to what it's worth. You know,
Jay-Z got a lot more songs that people remember, too.
absolutely, dog. Because absolutely,
I'm not even saying, I'm saying songs that ain't even on his actual albums.
because
Like,
it's
we're talking
the
about
crazy thing about
soundtracks, stuff like
it's
that.
like I forget about Blueprint 3.
It was
And
whack.
then
That's why.
I automatically go to like Kingdom Come.
You skipped over Blueprint 2 and 3, and you went straight to motherfucking American Gangster. It was
American
like-
Gangster is one of my favorite
I
albums.
know,
dog.
you skipped the ones in between it because the shit was
American
booty as
Gangster.
hell. Everybody skips over the two albums he did with R. Kelly.
Kingdom Come was great. I loved Kingdom Come.
I didn't like that shit.
I
at
like
all.
Kingdom Come, though. I think it's like a growth album.
He had one
Just
great
like-
song on there to me. The single.
Such a face.
Huh?
Shut your face.
Oh, I
man.
thought you was naming the song.
No.
He got a song called Such a Face?
No. It was. I think Kingdom Come was a growth album, just like I think like the 444 album was a growth
Growing
album.
Pains, motherfucker. That's what it was.
Yeah,
it was
no,
like that. Shit was
dog.
like having knots on your knees. Goddamn, when
Man,
you
shit.
12.
That shit. You have to grow. You have to evolve. You can't
You do.
expect the same thing from the same artist.
Yeah, sometimes when you do it in front of people, it's awkward. Just like when your voice starts trembling and shit when you're 12.
Listen,
It's
dog.
just, I mean, it's all good, man. I feel you. Jay-Z Cole, he one of the best to do it.
It is like you got as an artist, as a fan of a particular artist, man, that's been around for decades, you got to be able to grow with this person.
Yeah, but I'm not going to overlook the missteps. I'm going to appreciate that you turned into who you turned into. Magna Carta was whack.
I don't think so.
I think it was.
I don't think so. I think 444 is better.
Well, a lot better. I'm glad.
I think 444 is better. I don't think Magna Carta was whack.
I ain't listened to that shit since whatever year that was.
I liked the joint he had with Kanye West. I think that was a big party.
The album?
The album, yeah.
Like
I thought that was dope.
But he had to do sing AudioCoin on the chorus, but he said AudioCoin was dead.
The Niggas in Paris part, though, that song still gets me in to this day.
Niggas Paris is tight.
I could be around the crib and hear it.
Could you be around a bunch of white people when they come?
Sure.
Would they sing the lyrics though?
Shit is like white chicks. Probably singing when we're not around.
You said they don't sing it.
Probably singing when we're not around.
I know they do. I'm saying they gonna sing it when you're around. If it's more than it is you.
Shit, fuck it. I'd rather you be honest to me in my face and lie behind my back.
I'd rather you lie to me behind your back.
Fuck that. Fuck
if you
be honest with me in my face.
If you be honest with me in my face, and then your face probably gets slapped all the way off.
At least you get to know who they are as a person.
That's cool.
Honestly.
I'm not trying to be friends with you, so I don't need to know who you are at this moment.
You need friends.
I don't need them.
You do.
I don't need racist people to be my friend.
Not racist, no, you don't. But you need people to be honest with themselves.
You do.
That person.
I want you to be real, but I want you to suppress that when you're around me.
No,
because
don't suppress
I don't have to deal with that. Now, if it's somebody I got to deal with, all right, let's rock. But if I'm just at a concert and I'm never gonna see this person in my life, I don't.
That's different.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. I don't need to hear you say the N word and shit. I remember this. Remember the song on the Rough Riders soundtrack, "Jigga My Nigga."
Yeah.
I was in driver's training when that song came out. It was pretty hot at the time when I took a driver's training.
Yeah, it was dope. It was a dope song.
And I took driver's training with quite a few white people, and they was in there singing it because we was doing our little book work, and the song came on the radio, and they was singing it. Jigga, what's going on? And then white people say it. I'm not singing it because it's like I heard this song 1,000 times. Like I don't need to prove to motherfuckers I know the words and shit. Come on, man. That's what people who try to be down do. Like, sing the song in front of motherfuckers. When they got to that part though, and who I'm rolling with, I definitely looked around. Like, who the fuck y'all rolling with? Oh, okay. Make sure y'all wasn't rolling with my nigga. Like, shit.
Like,
hell yeah, ain't none of them say that shit at all. I'm like, all right, I needed to know if y'all was rolling with my nigga or not, because if y'all was, then this is different.
This time, you was like, what, 6'5"?
Yeah, I was pretty tall out there and shit, like knees hitting the bottom of the desk and shit. I'm like, yo, I need to know if y'all rolling with my nigga or not, because if y'all say that shit, then it's going to be a different story. More of the story, white people just don't say it. I'm sure you've heard that 1,000 times. Just don't say the word. I don't care what song it is. I don't care where you are.
Maybe as African Americans, we shouldn't be saying that at all either.
That's true. That's
we
absolutely
should find
true.
a more intelligent word to actually say instead of the N word.
Well, we do. I call you my brother.
It's oppressive.
I say bro. Bro is pretty high out here.
My guy.
Yeah,
my
dog,
dude.
My man's. Whatever. We say anything. But sometimes, just...
The N-mob, the N-word just kind of like just roll off sometimes.
Like, it's not derogatory.
Depending on how you say it, but it's like when a black person call another black person when they appear to be friends, it becomes like, it's it's okay, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, but peep this though, even if we was enemies, even if I couldn't stand you and I was trying to disrespect you right now, I can't use that word. Because even if I said it, you wouldn't feel disrespected.
No, I wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
what if I was like, you? You would be like, yeah, you're like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, you wouldn't feel like,
yo, he bugging.
You wouldn't feel like swinging on me off of that. No. You'd be like,
I'm like,
what?
I'm like, that's not racist or offensive.
That's just whack, dog. Like, you should probably get better with this disrespect. Your level of disrespect is lame.
Yeah, I mean,
that's how it is, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy because we could call it. You could say like N word, but it's like say for instance, let's say for two Caucasian people got into it, and one said cracker, or other one said like what it was like peckerwood or whatever. I don't know.
Do they really fucking get upset about that?
Probably not, dog. It's like because I don't think none of us get upset about it really. Nah. In all our cultural differences, you know what I'm saying? Like the guy, people with the turbans or whatever, they call no. But what's the derogatory term that people could call them, man?
Sand in words. They call them that too.
Okay, but it was something else I can't think of right now, dog. But I seen it in a movie, dog.
You're talking about Muslims, though, right?
Yeah.
What do they call them?
Yeah. But just.
I've probably seen the same movie you talking about. I can't think about it.
I can't think of it, man. Oh my goodness. But at the same time, it's like I feel like knowing how society is today, that I bet like in some of these other cultures they say the same thing. How we say the same thing.
Yeah, it's just like the F-bomb for homosexuals. They probably call each other that amongst each other, but if they hear it from somebody else, they probably be like, "Yo, you shouldn't say that shit."
You know what's so crazy? When we was in high school, I remember I was in gym class, and I was on the bleachers because I didn't dress for the day, right? I don't know why I didn't dress, but I was sitting next to a girl, and she happened to be gay, right?
Really?
Yeah,
oh.
she.
I mean, you ain't gotta say that.
I'll say later.
All right.
But I said we was talking, we was chopping it up, and we was talking about like a dude that was actually out there participating in the class. She's like, "This motherfucker gay as hell." Oh, like,
yeah, like
what?
Like
she said, the way she said it was so mean. Like she said,
it was derogatory.
Gay. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, ain't you gay?
Exactly.
And, like I know, like I see her on like social. And I'm like,
kissing girls and shit.
You're gay.
You know what I'm saying? How you gonna try to like clown somebody for the same shit you do? What are we doing here?
Yeah, that's like me saying like, you an N.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I can't stand these N's.
Like, okay, that's some Uncle Ruckus type stuff right there. Like, what is going on? You a self-hating black.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What's Bernie Mac and
on that one movie, I hate my gums because they black looking ass. I hate the back and forth with it because neck ass. I hate black pepper. I just watched that last week.
What was the name of that movie? Don't be a menace.
Yeah.
Don't be a menace.
It was like all that other stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Don't be a menace to the
eighth
degree while looking at the same thing on the side with your camera phone out. Whatever the fuck that name of that movie. It was like a long title. Yeah, man. Stupid, man.
Yeah, don't be a menace to society while drinking your juice in the hood.
Or drinking your 40 in the hood. I don't know.
Drinking your juice in the hood. Because you think the juice, the movie Juice.
Yeah, Juice was in there too. Oh, boy was in there too.
No
Boy from Juice was in there.
Yeah, he was. He got stomped out.
That was their homeboy in real life, though. But, yeah, we saying all that to say, man, we just spelling all these stupid racial slurs and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
We're not going to do it between the two of us, especially now on this episode. Especially since we started off talking about cryptocurrency and then we got to this.
Yeah,
but y'all already know. Y'all should know, man.
This is unorganized.
It's going to get to a point. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but I feel like saying it. It's going to get to a point where people are going to start skipping to like the last 20 minutes of the episode. Let me skip to the part where these niggas is really sauced up. Like,
so you just dropped the L-bomb right
there.
Yeah,
I know. Hey, man, look, I told you, I'm working on getting done. I ain't going to stop it overnight. Are you crazy? You already, man, for the people that know me, know where I was born. They don't know what family I was raised in, but dog, it was floating around the crib.
Was it really?
Man,
yeah. My parents ain't never said it.
Man, that shit was flying.
My parents ain't never said it.
That shit was flying. That shit was available.
I'm hanging around y'all. That's when I heard it. I'm like, what is this word?
Man, that word was around the crib as much as water was around the crib. I mean, it was just there. You know what I'm saying? Come get you some. You know what I mean? What you talking about? Shit. Yeah,
so they had like where y'all could put your keys out on the wall and said nigga 1, nigga 2.
Yep. It was like water, Martell, nigga, whatever else. Whatever else.
Y'all writing notes to each other and put in the word.
Whatever else.
Put the N word in the note.
Nah, but I don't fly like that outside of here. You know what I'm saying? I just keep this between y'all.
Well, you don't do it professionally, like talking about you at work.
Not yet, because I ain't got the cheese. But
yeah, to quit.
Yeah.
Or let them fire you.
I wouldn't do it here anyway, but if I had cheese, I'd probably be a little more, shit, I don't know, I'd probably be more antisocial.
After doing like, a little good in cryptocurrency, man, they tell me some stuff at work, and I be like,
or you be like, oh boy, on Office
I don't
Space. You be like, yeah, I just decided not to come in today. Peter.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be here at 8 o'clock. It was such a nice day that I thought I'd just stay home and do nothing.
Yeah, it's like trying to get fired. It'd be like, fuck.
Right. But it's like, and then pretty much the rest of the day, I just sit here and do nothing.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. It's balls right there.
Listen, dog, like last week sometime, I had one of the managers at work call me up and said, hey, Jerry, your truck's idling. Such and such says, like, write you up or whatever. And I was like, okay, I'm not worried about it.
What does that mean exactly? You said the truck is idling?
Yeah, it meant I'm just leaving it running all day. It's a little chilly outside, so I don't want to cut it off. Right?
Damn,
so
they got it tethered like that?
Yeah, they get trackers.
Damn.
So it's like, it was cold outside, so I didn't want to cut it off because I want to get back in to like a warm truck after every delivery I make. So,
7 degrees, 2 degrees today.
For sure.
What's wrong with them?
So
no gas money having ass.
So he called us and he said, hey, I'm saying talking about your truck's idling like crazy long, man. He was like, man, they talking about like writing you up. And then my exact words were like,
Yeah, hung up.
Okay. I was like, well, if you want me to catch a cold and call off, hey, that's fine.
That's tight.
But I'm thinking to myself, like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But since I know I got something else going on, it's kind of like,
yeah, like, what y'all niggas do.
Y'all just close anyway.
Y'all getting closer and getting cut off.
Go ahead.
So was the concern about the idle time or just the idle period? So were they saying, like, you spending too much time at these locations, or are they saying cut the truck off, period, whether you in there 2 minutes or 20 minutes?
Cut the truck off, period, whether I'm in there 2 minutes.
You tripping, fam.
20 minutes.
They scared somebody gonna come get it.
Nah, they don't want to pay for that gas.
Oh.
Yeah, but I could have sworn they're spending more money like if I started up more often. I don't know.
I mean, probably, but you got to give consideration to that. That's the cost of operating a business. When it's brick outside, ain't nobody who can just hop in and hop out of their truck, car, whatever, real quick, cutting that boy off. I mean, I can see if you was stopping at the liquor store or something like that. Come on now. But you stopping at a viable business. You got a truck. It's not no fucking like.
No, let my crypto portfolio go 20.
It ain't like no navigator pulling up to the spot where somebody gonna really want that boy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Talk.
If my crypto portfolio go 20x in the next month and a half, I might just say. I should do something just to make that.
This is what you should do. You should go to work. Like say you got it. Let's say you got it solidified, whatever the situation is. You should go and work that thing, right? Take the truck, go on whatever route it is you got, and you should just like go like
movies.
No,
out to eat.
You should go to like a bar or something. Go
get drunk.
Get fucked up. Get so fucked up to where you gotta call them and be like, "Hey, I can't drive this truck back to where I need to drive it."
You sound irresponsible, don't you?
No, peep game, because you already got the crypto portfolio is extra popping to where you ain't got to do this shit no more. You calling me like, look, I'm pilt to the point where I can't drive this truck no more. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm about to leave this truck here, and I'm going to leave y'all niggas in the dust. I fucking quit. Bye.
That should
Don't
be
ever
illegal.
call me again.
That should be
like, you should do it.
That's
just
going out
like
with a bang.
Yeah, you should
That's going out
literally
with a bang.
don't lie about it. Be really pilled too, because
Listen, man,
that'll help
I'm
you
fucked
out.
up right now. They're like, what? listen. We had somebody come in drunk before though, dog. A couple people, man. We had a guy come in drunk.
In the morning?
Yeah, he's still there.
So was they? Hold on, what time you be getting there? Though?
I mean, like 6, man.
So they probably went out the night before. They didn't wake up drinking. They was out the night before.
He was out the night before.
Yeah, so he came in just basically like
This motherfucker was
nigga,
plastic.
the nigga laid down for maybe an hour.
This motherfucker laid down in the back of the truck like this. Listen, dog. Listen, ain't shit back there, dog. So
he's sliding around there.
The back is empty, just like an empty ass U-Haul truck back there, dog.
Yeah.
And he just laid on the floor in that bitch like this.
So you hitting turns and shit. This motherfucker sliding around like a piece of cargo in that.
He ain't with me.
Oh.
He got his own route.
Oh,
So you know what they did? They like his ass. So they said, okay, we just said such and such along with you, man.
For real?
Yeah, dog.
Why?
Yeah.
So they hold you to a higher standard, it sounds.
Well, you know what? I was just like, whatever. Whatever.
And he was like, all right, y'all, bet. They gave him the shakedown on what's supposed to happen today. He was like, all right, bet. He went that motherfucker laid down like a thought with his motherfucking hands on his. What the hell are you doing?
He got in his truck, dog, and he was like, I guess he's about to get started, and he just said, fuck it. He needed to lay down.
I need a hot 30
He
minutes.
needed to lay down.
I mean, probably, if they didn't come, did they come get him?
Somebody got up on the truck and said, "Oh, you alright?" He said, "Yeah, man, I'm just a little hungover."
Just drunk. Ain't no little hungover.
Just a little hungover.
Hungover means you just sluggish. No, you sleep.
Oh,
That's crazy. It's funny.
it is crazy, man.
That's funny though.
It is.
You can look at those situations and realize how you're not actually that bad off. And, at least I ain't.
Yeah.
God, it's
Yeah.
awful.
I don't know, dog. It's all something to aspire to.
Next level.
Next level stuff.
All right, man. We ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. We done rock for a minute.
It was a long episode.
Yeah.
Hour and 15 minutes.
It's not the longest, but it's long.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all for joining us again and sticking with us.
All the time.
Keeping
Every
in
week.
tune with us.
It's a 10th episode.
This is number 10, man. We didn't hit the decade mark on y'all.
Every Tuesday. Early in the morning. They get uploaded.
Yeah.
From this guy.
Early in the morning. Y'all don't even want to know what I be going through to try to get this thing uploaded for y'all. Literally because y'all don't want to hear it. But it's all good, man. We appreciate y'all for sticking with us. I enjoy doing this, man. With
I enjoy doing it too.
100 of y'all, man. So keep on clicking, subscribing, sharing, all that. They're going to keep you on this adventure in crypto and music. Whatever the developments are, hopefully we have some other things to discuss with y'all.
Yeah, it's going to get better.
It's going to get better. It's going to get better. We're always looking for new things. New people to include in it.
Interviews.
Yeah, interviews.
We're looking for a camera guy.
Looking for a camera. We're still looking for a camera guy. I think we said that last 2 episodes. So if y'all know anybody or you are the camera guy, don't be shy.
Come on, man.
I know, man.
Go ahead and spit a freestyle, dog, to end this, man.
No.
Go ahead, dog.
It's too late. And it's
Go
too
ahead,
much
man.
beer. Vanilla Porter won't let me do it. Vanilla Porter said,
Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on,
you ain't
son.
about to have me embarrassing
Yo.
myself.
Come on, son.
No, if you say yo before you start rapping, I mean, you ain't got nothing coming out your brain, yo. Alright, we appreciate y'all. We're going to go ahead and sign off. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Unorganized Progression Podcast. Anybody else that you know doing podcasts, tell them to check in with us, man. We'd love to collaborate, too. That'd be a great thing for us.
Absolutely.
Get on there and talk some shit with them.
Because it's a Friday night. We doing a podcast. Shine not. Why should we continue to do what we doing? I don't know. That was what? 50% J. Sims.
Yeah. man. The
Peace.
other half of the joint, Prolyphic Professional, we're going to let him live. That freestyle was a little bit premature. You gotta let that develop a
It was
little
a
more.
quick
It's
shooter.
all right.
It was a quick shooter.
It was a quick shooter, but we're going to polish that up and make it right for you. So until next time,
My
don't
freestyle
do
you
nothing
might-
stupid.
My freestyle need Viagra.
Don't do nothing stupid so you can be back with us next week, all right? Don't get locked up. Don't beat nobody up. Don't go to jail. Don't go to jail, because if you do, you'll be mad as hell. All right, be back with us next week. Peace.
And especially, too, if it's just like you a dude in jail and some little boys there. It's not a cool place to be.
It was like really... We can turn that into a whole topic.